actually be fine.
I didn't realize you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's the cave. Oh, that's good. That's nice.
Yeah, I did the
Oh, yeah.
environment
Yeah.
probe for the cave, and I'm not seeing the change, I guess. Did you have to do something specific in order to like activate the probe?
Well, I put the I got the probe and I put it in, and I messed around for ages trying to get, and I didn't know what I was doing, and then I just left it. I thought something I'll do later, and then I removed it. Remember the other day I removed it when we were trying to sort out lighting and things. I thought I'll just take it off, and one day I'll put it back in and try and um, get it to work again.
Yeah, if anything, I'll have to
I,
ask that McLagan's guy
yeah,
if he
the
can give a pointer on it, because yeah, I never really reached out again to him on it. And
no, I thought it's something I'll do later and I just haven't got around to. I actually haven't even been into that cave on my map for months now, so I don't even
let's
know.
say I don't think I ever found it either.
Oh,
So yeah, it's pretty well
it's sort of
hidden.
yeah, it's sort of out of the way. No one really go in that area.
Again,
What I
like you said,
found,
no one ever appreciates any of the little stuff like that.
yeah, what I found with my map is like there's lots of little areas that I really like and I'd like to see conflict on, but it's out of the main. I've
Right.
sort of spread stuff around to try and like make things of interest all over. But I think in the general flow, the way the map is, and the positions of interest, I think most of the little areas no one will use unless they had like an operation where they specifically were going to go and
Well,
do
yeah, and
something.
that's gonna be the thing with this map, where it's just gonna like I feel like so much of this is gonna get wasted because there's so
Yeah,
much land. It's a 10 by 10, but there's
yeah,
so much land that just isn't gonna get visited,
it's
like because
visited.
it's not a
Yeah,
city, because it's not a main highlighted point. So it is. I'm gonna
yeah.
have to goal supply caches and little enemy camps and stuff throughout the map just to kind of give it some kind of attention.
It is also nice where the player, you run around and say, "Oh, I didn't know this was here," and you suddenly
Right.
discover something. So I think they'll appreciate, they suddenly discover something. Oh, did you know this was here? Did you know there's a supply cache here? Did you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't got that advanced, obviously, supply caches and all that, but
Yeah, I'll show you. I wish I could honestly share stuff like that. Like, I wish I could copy and paste
yeah.
and
Oh,
send that to you. But what I've been doing is this, where it's kind of preset kind of thing that I built one time and then made a
oh, that's
prefab.
very nice. Yeah,
Which yeah, Phil had mentioned that this was almost too sophisticated. He's like, oh, they would have never been this sophisticated, which is fine. Like, I'll tone it down then a bit if they weren't gonna be getting them as this sophisticated. I didn't realize this was super crazy, but
did you build the whole thing and then just have save it as one? What's the name?
yeah, saved it as a
Oh, that's good.
prefab, whatever they call. Yeah, they save it
Yeah,
as like a prefab, and
that,
then
that's very good.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, if it's not realistic, I guess, or whatever, as to what we would actually see or would have seen in Angola, then I'll probably tone it down a little bit. But
That could be a maybe just a. I mean, you could still use it for something else if it
oh yeah,
wasn't.
I'm gonna still keep it in there. I got two or three of them across the map that I'm just gonna keep
Yeah,
on the map. But yeah, because I didn't want to build this and then it just go to waste. All the work that I had put into
that's very
digging
nice. I like I
down
like
and
that.
trying to hide it. And, I mean, it is damn near
Yeah,
like
invisible. Yeah,
if you're looking at this from the distance, it'd be pretty hard to spot it. And
yeah,
that's kind of what I was going for, is make it a little bit harder to catch.
yeah. That's pretty impressive. That one, I like that. A lot of work's gone
This
into it.
little this little village here actually is got a little cave outside of it too. Not a cave, I guess, but kind of like an over a lip
Yeah, I
on.
put a few. I put a few like sort of slight hideaways, sort of like as you say, like cavey sort of things on mine with the rocks and that. So I must turn all the fires off. Fires off. I must remember. Let's write that down. Fires off. There was something else I was. So I was just checking on those bigger upscaled and downscaled rocks.
Man, you almost don't even need outside terrain. I can't even see the edge of the map from here. As opposed to if I was on like Repulse, I could probably see the end of the map.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is if you do that, if you do the bigger, I like the color of those rocks. If you do the bigger map and you just got terrain or hills or something down the end, that you're not going to really use, and then that looks good, eh? Oh, that looks good. Oh, you changed that's very nice.
Oh
Yeah, I like
yeah, so
the,
a lot of the trees and everything else, I toned down the color to make it more olive drab than anything. I mean, I kept some of them to where they were still the natural ones, but almost everything got some kind of overhaul one way or another.
I like that overall, that overall tone and color and feeling,
Yeah, I was
that
trying to
blue
go
and
like
that,
more
yeah,
orange, like without
yeah,
doing the environment probe, because I've tried the environment probes in the past and they don't seem to work, especially when you get onto multiplayer. Like the second it goes
I
onto
don't know.
an actual server, it seems like it doesn't even bother to try to use it. And so
What is
yeah,
an
I'm trying
environment
to do it.
probe? Is that just something
Uh,
that,
it's almost like what we did with the lighting, how we added that lighting entity.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like there's the
um,
environment probe, kind of like how for the cave, where you can adjust the
yeah,
colors and the
yeah.
darkness and everything
Oh,
else.
yeah, yeah. They've got, so they've got like reflective and whatever or
Right,
something on the probe or
right.
something. Yeah,
In theory, you're able to use the environment probe to like, if I want to make everything have this blue color, I could use an
yeah,
environment probe and it would cause like a blue shade over everything. But every single
yeah,
time I try to put that on there, like I did it on Dingo, I tried to make everything have like this orange color to it, but it never worked.
yeah.
Like anytime it was
Okay.
on multiplayer and went onto the server, it just didn't work.
This is looking really nice.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
honestly surprised. This is the first time I've actually really walked around in a bit. This is, I should have added more cities. I originally told Chaz I was gonna have like 15 cities, and I probably only have like 4 or 5 to be honest. But
villages or cities.
so villages, there's
Yeah,
probably 7 or 8 villages, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
cities. I'll show you real quick some of these cities. I don't know how much time you're pressed for, but
Oh no, I've just got home from work, and as usual, I got the washing machine going, and I've just got
because
because the other repulse map, a lot of the game ends up in the city. There, people
exactly
gravitate towards conflict in the city and defending the city.
right. Yeah, so there's one of the first cities on the edge of the map. Then there's one of the
Yeah.
first co-op farms over here, along with a little living area for the workers, I guess you could say.
So do you
Um,
find having more space is great or just more work?
it kind of feels like it's just more work, like more.
Yeah,
My constant issue was trying to find out what do I place here. Like, there's so much
yeah,
land where it's just like, what do I
yeah.
do with this? Like, it's
I
nice, I
just
guess, because it's free real estate.
yeah,
But then it's like, well, what do I do with all this shit? Like,
yeah. I think helicopters will fly over it, and
for real, yeah.
and armored cars, vehicles will have conflict over it. But it's like in real life. I suppose everything wasn't fought over. People would bypass,
Well, yeah, and
killing
that's
each
the thing
other.
is like unless there's random points put on there or whatever
Yeah,
random stuff to obtain, it's like, well, what's the reason for all of this land then? If you're only going to whatever, just fly to this village or whatever's over
I,
here. So yeah, that's the first of crawls over there. The hill doesn't really have anything going for it. It's just a hill that I
yeah,
assume we're gonna fight over or whatever. It's gonna have
yeah,
a tent to fight over. Some of these villages have
yeah,
little watering holes that I tried to put around. Um,
yeah.
farms, that's kind of I need to put more farms around that SADF station. I think you already saw. I don't know what this. I think for Formiguero.
Sounds Portuguese or something. Or
Yeah, I can't remember what that means. It has something to do with the hills and the rocks and everything in here.
I
That
I
place.
really like the mottled. You got that camo look when you pan out.
Right.
'Cause I know you were doing a lot of work in those. Every time I looked, you were busy doing all your lines and putting different. It's worked out really nicely to have that mottled, like the grass and the sand and the grass and the sand, but all those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the blotch. You call it blotchy, but it's not blotchy on.
Right.
But it looks good because it looks like a. You can call it give it some custom name camo and market it, or get Pronto to design a camo that's
Yeah.
based on your terrain. So
That's
tell Pronto to make a camo based on your terrain, and just have it as a custom, like, it wasn't really in Angola, but you can call it, I don't know, you can call it what, you can find a name just for a bit of tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, for real. Need to get something in there to make it more custom there. I'll make that darker. So that just does not belong there. And a little bit lighter now.
The oh, that's the cat in the curtains. I was wondering what the noise was in the blinds. The timber, those fences, those kraal fences.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got a lighter version of that, or is it easier to make them lighter? Or
Yeah, so I'll show you real quick an easier way to make them lighter. That's kind of been the biggest focus on this map this time, is learning how to play around with the game assets that are there instead of trying to make new stuff, essentially. Let me just finish figuring out this tree here. I just want to get it. Yeah,
because I might try and, once you change, they'll all change. Is that right? Once you change,
right,
yeah.
exactly. So yeah, I'll show you real quick how kind of it goes with that. So let's say I want to do the crawl fence, which I already have selected in this case. So over here is where you're looking at the material itself. So you go to the stick, emat, you would say override in operation, whatever your map is called. So you do it for overwrite it, and then you would overwrite it in the name of your file that you're working with, and you can see that it changed everything now. And then from here, it'll open up this window, which then you're able to actually play with the color here. So
Coloring.
in this case, yeah, you could make it darker, make it lighter.
Yeah, I might make them slightly lighter because they go slightly muddy brown, and
I'll just see what this ends up looking like. Yeah, so right now that's a bit too red for my liking, so I'll probably lighten them up as well.
because
Yeah.
they often come out looking, as you know, as you go further away, they look like they look a little dark and black, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That, which, yeah, I lightened it up, so it does. It probably helped it.
Yeah. I must have
Just a
a play
little
around without
bit.
destroying anything. I must have a go. Sorry, cat, I'm not ignoring you. My cat sits on the chair next to me, but he gets pissed off if I don't give him a scratch.
Right. Yeah, it's almost green now. I don't want green. I want brown. There we go. There we go. That's better. But yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. This is the second city that's kind of larger, but I wanted to make it look destroyed for the most part, and then another crawl.
You know, a feature you could put in, I suppose South Africa is the same as Australia, you know, or anywhere in the world. You have like a meteor crater, like just a random meteor crater site where millions of years ago meteorite hit the Earth, and so you just have one big basin with like a crater rim.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'll be like, so you just flatten a big area and erode the banks and make it look like but it can be massive. It can be kilometers
exactly.
across.
A good way to take up. Yeah, a good way to take up a good bit of land.
And it gives a point of interest for capture, you know, or you're gonna rendezvous at the crater or something or other.
Right.
meteorite crater. But people could say, "What's this hole in the map?" Not the hole, but oh, that's an alt. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I need to do another one of these too. I need to do more camps around the map of the enemy camps because right now there's no main base for the enemy. I mean, I guess this is it for now. This is the main
Yeah.
base for them out in the sticks here, and then I will need to
Have you
do
got
another one though.
your flow of the map? Is it sort of like north, south, east, west, or central out, or how does it
I
go?
haven't even looked at that to be honest. I don't know which direction is which right now. I
Like,
guess
is
I
the
could
main
always
base in the
see
middle,
where.
or is it down?
So if the sun looks like it's setting, where the hell is the sun? Okay, so sun sets to the west, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's west. So that's the north. No. Mm,
North will be about there. Somewhere.
I could have swore there was a compass option in here. I guess I could have just spawned in and.
Oh, there's the compass up in the top right on that little block. I never look at that thing, but that circular. No, in the window map here. In the
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Jeez.
yeah. I never
We're,
use that.
we're
But,
over here fucking
mm,
circumnavigating when the answer's
yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
there's
look at
there's
that.
north. Yeah, so that would be the southern end of the map where the base and everything is. Which yeah, that'll be kind of odd. I guess that's the first time I've done that. Put the base on the south end. There's gonna be the main base though. Which yeah, I guess I should have checked to see. Nice, that did work. Cool. I'm
Oh,
glad.
that's the other question. Talking about, you mentioned heights. So you remember what's his name? Roy Cut. Apparently, it was set at altitude. That's why we had such good lighting, because we were in the clouds. You know, at sunsets and can I like raise my map a whole lot up closer to the clouds, or will that be a stupid thing to do?
Yeah, when you do that, it kind of. I guess it's possible to do that. I just would worry you would have to take everything in the entire.
Universe.
Right, you'd have to take everything, select everything that's there, and move it all up somehow.
Yeah. I know Boer was saying something or other. He was saying, "Oh, I should drop it down to sea level there and have the water coming in, you know, at the bottom of the creek there." But then I thought, oh well, it wasn't
Well,
really at
yeah,
sea
that's
level.
well,
And
yeah,
if you
and
put
that's the thing is you
you
do
put
that at
that
the
out
very
much, right?
beginning. You don't do that at the very. You don't do that
Yeah.
once the map's already set. Like you got to do that before you
But
start work.
I remember somebody saying that Breakout had those nice lighting and
Well, the thing is
sunset
that
really
Roy
dark
Cat,
nights because
right?
the elevation or something.
But the thing is with Roycat is that Roycat wasn't set up properly. So like Chaz was just on Roycat taking a look around, and the
Yeah.
clouds being on the whatever on the terrain is not how that's supposed to be. You know, like that's not the right way to go about it. I mean, there's definitely figuring out that fog haze is what needs to be figured out. To be honest,
Okay.
there is probably a way though, even in the what is it, the world one, to lower that. I guess we'll see. I'll look into it real quick here.
Yeah, I haven't got the fog haze on mine because remember
Like,
it made the mountains black.
I guess if you went into cloud, and if you did this, went into this, you could probably play with this. Yeah, so like cloud height range, 850 meters. You could probably go into the cloud range,
And bring it down.
play with this, and bring it down that way. That would be the way I would play with it. But I would definitely not
Yeah,
go
raise the whole
grab the entire world and then try and
terrain.
move it up. Or even this, you could up the density. Well, it looks like it's already maxed in this case, but coverage
Where
model.
was the cloud? Where was the cloud range? It was
So
where
if you go
browse.
to your world itself,
Well,
world,
okay, yeah.
and then you go over here to clouds volumetric EMAT, you
Okay.
just go into that and then make sure you override it, do that whole thing, and yeah,
Yeah, I won't mess with anything.
yeah, at
I'm
least
too
nothing
scared of
too
this.
crazy. I wouldn't mess with anything to where it's gonna break anything. At least with at least with something like as simple as a material, it's not gonna break
Yeah.
everything you've made playing with that as opposed to trying to grab everything. You would literally have to go grab all of this and move it all together, because if you didn't, then it's like you would move every one of these up, and then it would be okay, well, the rest of it now needs moved up to the same exact position to line up properly and all that stuff. So I don't know. I would stay away from that, but yeah, I would play around with the clouds if anything. Here's
So you have to
villages.
so you have to override to like rhodesia 1 in my case, and then
Exactly. Right. Yeah. You just override that EMAT in rhodesia 1, and then yeah, play with it from there.
yeah, I don't know if I'll do that. I'll just stick to finishing.
I was about to say, I don't think it's too much of an issue. I think the map looks beautiful. The screenshots, everything else, like that map is just, it's freaking, it's prime shit. Like that's nuts.
I just shouldn't have gone for such mountainous terrain, because when I had to fix something or redo things a few times, it just became a lot of work. And when I broke things and destroyed, I just had to redo the whole of the work again.
Right, and that's the worst part about all of this shit is like anytime someone points out something wrong, it's just like shit, dude. If people realize the amount of work that entails of, yeah, if something's wrong, yeah, it should get fixed, but at the same time, it's like holy shit, if it's not game breaking, then it's like maybe ease off a bit, because there's a lot that goes into it. I know my internet here at least is like it's shit too. So anytime I have to do an update, especially the Dingo, it's just like it's unbearable. My computer just doesn't handle it. My internet surely doesn't handle it. So I gotta re-upload 20 times before I finally actually get it to upload. But
this is looking really good now that you're zooming around.
yeah, I'm trying to honestly find I'm trying to find a spot where I can. I don't really like how I did all this, but I didn't really want to go back and fuck with it all. But
yeah, I'm just finding, and I often just delete the tree because it's easier than maneuvering it. And then I think, oh fuck, I'll just delete it, and then I.
You're definitely not wrong. That's the easy way to go.
Because then I spend less time. I say, oh fuck, just delete. And then if I'm feeling more energetic later, I might go back and try and fix something. But sometimes I just. But anyway, who knows?
Well, yeah, and then it's like, is that even realistic to see this on? I mean, I don't know. At least driving out here, I see this all the time out here, where you just it's the fucking curb. It's the edge. Don't drive over that edge or you're dead. Like, so I see.
Oh yeah, I must put more. Boo was saying I must put a few more bushes on the road for people to hide landmines under. So
that wouldn't be a bad idea.
So I've got to put a couple more bushes on the road. I haven't got around to that yet, but so it's a pity that landmines are so visible, that you can't.
Yeah, you can bury them.
Can you bury them?
Yeah, like so some of them I've seen as buried models, and then some of them I've seen as just where they get lazy. If after you place the mine, if you take out your E tool, I think it allows you to bury them.
When in game, when you're placing.
Yeah. Yep.
What's an E tool?
What's an E tool?
Shovel. Okay. Why is it called an E tool? Is that?
I don't know. It's a U.S. military thing, I guess. Entrenching tool. That's why.
Entrenching. Oh, okay, entrenching tool. Yeah.
I was about to say, what the hell does E tool stand for? Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's entrenching. Makes sense. I need to find a place to put this next base. I did do a little shitty tunnel here, which I don't know whether or not I want to keep this, but
yeah. Boo was suggesting I put like pipes under the creek and put a little bridge over, but yeah. I was looking at the river thingy, and I thought, it's too much work to bloody rework that river there. But it depends on, maybe later I might be more enthusiastic, but I might have to. Can I break? I can probably break a river up. Like the first river I did was one long line, I think, and then the other ones I did rock pools. I just did separate splines, which is easier to work with.
Which is easier to work with. I would, yeah. So like I ended up learning that way, the hard way, I guess, of doing it like how you're saying, where you pretty much just break up the river rather than try to do one solid river all the way across, because that becomes a lot to try to do it that way.
But when it is solid, can you break it up? Like, can I go back?
I don't think you could break it up later, which is the shitty part. I think you would have to destroy what's there and then just remake it essentially and redraw it,
which is
yeah,
too
that
much.
kind of stuff. But
I mean,
if it
maybe
works right now, then I just leave it. Like,
yeah, I'll leave it because it's an area where it goes right through the middle for like 3/4 of the map, and there's so much work on the foliage and
oh
the
yeah, I
rock
thought it
and
looked.
everything.
I like what area is he talking about? Because I
Oh
don't
no, it's just a little.
think I
It was a
saw it.
little crossing over the creek riverbed, which I quite liked it because the ground's wet. I like when the ground looks wet, and
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, I
so
didn't have any issue with any of that.
no, he didn't really have an issue. He was just making a suggestion. Then I was, but I think it's one that. Oh, the other one was the that little lump in the road that was quite difficult to get over. I think I'll leave that because it just slows everything down and
Right?
forces people to get ambushed.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, yeah, that's what I like seeing anyway. Like that lump in the road, I thought was freaking
Yeah.
genius. Forces guys A to slow down, and yeah, like you said, it is. It's a perfect little ambush spot.
Well, it was the first thing I did when I did the map was I put in the main road, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I was struggling with, and I was trying to keep it right on line with where the original road was, and I didn't realize that you could probably deviate slightly and that cover it up, with that seamless sat map, whatever it is. But yeah, you got a lot of area to cover, huh?
Oh yeah, it's insane. I did try to make this little cool mountain peak,
Uh,
but
oh yeah,
again,
that's
I didn't even realize honestly it was there until I just came back and turned around. So yeah, guys won't even see that from the road unless they're flying over to it.
good. Yeah, that's nice. There's one go out there and keep a lookout
Yeah, for real.
for look out for
Look out for Zan.
yeah.
Little fucking buggers sneaking around, no shoes on and shit.
Yeah, he's on the server a lot. He's got
Oh, I
it.
bet. It is there pretty much.
Anyway,
Oh,
I'm gonna leave you because I seem to spend my life hanging washing. I think the washing is coming to end. I'm gonna get another cup of tea.
yeah, there you go.
Time now, it's about 4:12 p.m. So you 2 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I'm 2 a.m. Yep. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I gotta finish up whether or not I'm gonna try to release the first iteration of this or not. I don't know.
Oh, that looks nice. I like the purple and greens and orangey, yellow, reds.
Right?
There's no PVE operation. Um,
Yeah. So we're doing like
tomorrow
yeah,
my time.
yeah.
Or
There is at whatever
okay.
3 my time there is an operation. I think all the idea is we're gonna just make sure that everyone has their sticks and everything together and
Yeah,
kind of do a little patrolling and everything else on the map. And nothing crazy though, but yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna try to do something to where it's getting guys in their groups and making sure that they're all good and good to go, and make sure everyone who's not actually gonna be there is there. And
So
yeah,
can you move individual rocks from a group? Like
um,
the
I think these are
like
all
another.
grouped together, so no,
Yeah.
not in this case. You couldn't.
Oh, okay. So did you move the whole group there then?
Yeah,
So,
so I moved just this one earlier.
oh, there was a single one next to the. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I thought you'd somehow managed to just move one, which would be nice.
That would be nice, yeah, for real.
Yeah. Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting little spot. Sit up
Yeah.
here and snipe the guy from here.
Well, you can also use it for as spotting and reconnaissance, like although you can't see what's happening through the forest when the
Oh yeah,
branch.
that's a good point. I might put a damn base over here somewhere for the tours. I know I do got these
Oh,
crawls I need
there's
to
a
put on too.
yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to do that before I did the seamless sat map. I was trying to put down on the actual sat map that was originally here. I was trying to put down all the crawls that I had seen around the map. So I'm glad I did that before I put the seamless sat map, so I had an idea of where else I
Where
need
the
to add stuff. Yeah, but I might throw little
So now,
around here.
do you think the players are going to use, like I've got that forest on mine, and I've got a feeling no one's ever going to go into the forest. do you think players are going to use forest area or just bypass all the
To
time?
be honest, I think they're just gonna bypass it. Like, I would like to think that, guys are
Unless,
like, oh, I really
oh,
want
you
that.
got roads. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Still there?
Yeah. Oh, you're covering up the road or just putting more in on the road?
Yeah, I was gonna get rid of some of these trees. But yeah, I don't think people are gonna. I don't think a lot of people use the forest or whatever, like, which is unfortunate because yeah, some of these forests do have a good bit of attention given to them. So.
So what tool is that then to delete them? Is it a
So yeah,
razor?
this is the
Oh,
object
maybe.
selection brush,
Oh, I don't think I've ever used that.
and that's what I was saying earlier with like selecting
The trees and the bushes and the
yeah,
yeah.
not the transform only, but I think like if you had this checked, it would then select the generator itself and then delete the entire generation that you had created. Which yeah, you don't want that to happen because then you
Yeah.
lost a whole lot of freaking time. I know my computer takes forever to do anything like that and load any of that.
Yeah, I think my PC is quite fast, but it makes a hell of a noise when
I was
when I'm
about to say,
gaming.
oh no,
The fan
I'm
goes
starting to cook
crazy.
this damn thing. Was it you or Boar who said you got a 30 or no 50 series?
Must be cool, I think.
Yeah, I know he was I thought he was talking about it. Are you running like what are you running, a 3070 or something?
The graphics card,
Yeah.
I think it's 40 something.
Shit. So
It's
yeah,
quite a
that is
it's quite a it's quite a good graphics card.
I'm about to
Um,
say. I got a
um,
3070 in this thing, and I thought that was fancy. And then Boar told me he had a 50 series, and I was like, geez Louise.
No, this is 4060, so this is the older one than the newer one. But
Shit.
this is
Still
still
newer than mine.
apparently this is still good apparently.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
just
for
take the
sure.
side of my computer off because it makes so much noise and gets hot. So I've got a
Right.
very I had that what you call a power supply replaced the other when it broke down the other time and took forever
Oh,
to get
that's
it.
right. That's right.
This
I
is
forgot it did that.
it's a very small box and the power supply is smaller or the graphics card's also smaller or something and I don't know. So I think
I was about to
I
say,
got a
what?
bit ripped off. Could have.
Yeah, what was it that happened to it?
Oh, I don't know. Just I think it just went.
Damn.
But, but anyway, I was just worried that I was going to lose something I needed to finish. But at least,
Oh, for sure.
yeah. But I had backups of all my workbench tools, whatever that folder is.
Yeah, I know. I need to do better on it. I finally got a backup for a grant for whatever Operation Repulse because I didn't have one for the longest time. And then whenever I started modifying that folder to try to separate the Gramp scenario because we wanted it separated, so yeah, and making a backup for the first time for that map, which yeah, was ridiculous that I didn't do it sooner. Just asking for trouble, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. You never know when you need.
Exactly.
It's a pain. It's a pain in the ass all the time to back things up. But
Oh yeah, you'll sure be glad whenever you did, though. That's the way I need to be thinking about it instead of just being like, oh no, it's just a pain in the ass, so I don't do it.
no, but you see, you've got the security of, well, you know a little bit more technically what you do, but also the security of having done a couple of maps. You know that, you sort of roughly. Whereas this was the one and only thing I had, and I didn't want to lose it.
Oh well, yeah, I wouldn't want to lose this at this point either. I'd quit at this point if I lost it. So I'd be like, nope, I'm good. I won't make another map for a little while. I don't even know what's next after this. I think I'm gonna take a good break after this.
Well, I want to learn how to make I want to make an acacia tree, and I want to make I've been eyeing out some farm sheds and buildings around. I photographed another building when I was on holiday the other week and just made some tin corrugated iron like sheds and things. And a tree.
That would be really cool. Like you're talking like making models.
I think that's what you call. I didn't even know what to do. I suppose there are models there, but you've got to have, I suppose, interiors. But those shanties, you made the shanty thing.
No, so I didn't make the shanties. I ended up buying those shanties, and then it was it was just getting them implemented. Which that's the biggest issue I have on my part. If I knew how to do modeling, I think I'd really be swamped into this stuff because that would just absolutely take all of my time.
I don't know how much. I know nothing about it, and I don't know whatever. I figured, well, maybe next year's challenge to maybe negotiate.
Yeah, for real. I know that plant factory is apparently really easy to do it. It's just I haven't really played with it at all. Like with those roads, I can't fucking tell where the hell it ends and where it begins.
Yeah, I've got no idea about anything on modding and all the rest. And that probably might never happen, but
yeah, you never know. It's funny the way shit goes. I never thought I'd be making maps, but here we are.
You know, I found it very frustrating, but I did enjoy it. But because I'm challenged in some areas, like technical side, of and I can't remember things. I did things even when you showed me. So it's difficult to make. It's difficult for me to make changes to something. It's just easier to leave it. When I say leave it, I mean when you what's his name? What's the term we use? Save it to override to whatever, and then mess with this, mess with that, mess with it, and middle this and all of that. Gets a bit confusing. But I find it. I enjoyed like placing things and making things, but
not fixing broken things. That's the thing I hate. I don't mind placing stuff and everything else. It's whenever shit has a problem and I'm like, well, what do I do here? Like, how do I fix this crap?
Yeah. Okay, I will leave it to again. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I get up too early in the morning, and then.
I know I need to be doing the same. I need to be heading to bed. Actually, not waking up. I don't want to be waking up right now.
Yeah, I only have a cat that wakes me up. I don't have a baby, so the cat wakes me up for food.
All right.
Cat gets better treatment if we did have kids. But anyway, have a good day. Morning, evening, whatever.
Yeah.
Cheers,
I'll see you here in a bit.
Cheers, yeah.
Yep.
Sense, but it might be a little bit of slug.
Frank Woods.
But Delta 1 for sure is SOG, 100%.
Okay. Alright, Mason, what do the numbers mean?
Okay.
I think I have the
There
mission
is just
tree.
if you read my fucking if I could have put into words my application for Valkyrie, how much I dislike what the medical corps is now. Oh boy. I would have called a lot of the medics arrogant sons of bitches.
What is
That's
it?
fair.
Not including you, Karma, because you're more just down to earth trying to get the person stabilized. The other medics, I'm literally doing medical work as a medic, actively working on a patient, and I'm being ordered around like I'm somebody's bitch. And half the things they're ordering don't even make sense. Jackal ordered me to fucking stop chest compressions when I already asked what's his fucking pulse. I asked if it was a 30, and he said no, it was 90, so stop chest compressions. I knew the outcome, and I still decided to stop, and oh, lo and behold, he was still in cardiac.
Alright, I need to sell my fucking
I did technically put him to the basic training, but he has like real world medical training. So like I think he's getting his real life experience confused with how ace medical works, which is really what's more important.
Yeah, still, he acts very arrogantly to me. I know what I'm doing. You might think I don't because I'm not.
I mean, you're
actively barking
the
orders.
oldest medic now, aren't you? Or,
I would say probably as a medic, as one of our medics, I'd probably trust you more than the rest.
I'm the oldest active medic, other than Infinite.
Yeah.
Because I've been, ever since I joined, I've been a medic, even though we were using basic armor shit. I was still doing medical work. I might not be as, aggressive with medical, or, leave people to die to tend to, just my squad type of medic, but I still keep everyone around me alive.
I mean, biased you? I don't know, I think you try and keep everyone alive. Only bias you if you don't like them.
Even people I don't like Doom, I still try to save.
Yeah,
just
that's understandable.
Just because every man I need to keep alive. Mainly because they're better alive as meat shields than dead as corpses.
I mean, you can use the corpses to cover if you really wanted to.
Yeah. And every gun counts, and especially in Vietnam.
Yeah. The more soldiers, the better outcome you have. Yeah, I don't know, I like this a lot. I do look very Viet Cong. But Pancho.
You look like a target.
Okay, Pancho.
You got fucking
Guess what?
face paint
I have
on you?
Pancho.
Guess what? You have a target on your head back.
No, I have Pancho. Pancho, keep me hidden.
Pancho.
For some reason, when you said that, made me think of the kid. There was like a car passing by, like shooting a gun, and then the kid just puts the bucket over his head. Acts like he's hiding.
I needed to be writers for a bit so I could see the exact areas where I need certain things to happen.
I mean, you could just put it daytime and then see how it looks at night.
Well, I already know how it's going to look at night. Like, I mean, it's obviously dark as fuck. It's more so that I need to see the actual.
That was me and Lucky was in.
I was like, wait, what do you mean by recoilless G? Oh,
Yeah.
the launcher. Yeah.
It's very fun. I use it against a person.
I also try to not stick out when I'm doing medical work. I don't have the medic backpack on.
Yeah, like here's the thing too. It's like I do partly want to make it more lore accurate to Vietnam, but then it would lead to more chaos because all the fucking squad leaders would die. They would die first. They would all die.
I mean that was the fun of Vietnam though, chaos.
Well, yeah, in Vietnam, fucking Viet Cong and NBA especially knew to target leadership and medics and anyone essential to the Americans whenever they saw them. So if they knew you were a squad leader or anything important, you would die first. You would get targeted immediately. And if we were to
That's
make
why they
that
hit
more
their
accurate,
ranks.
we would basically not want to make our actual squad leaders. They'd want to be more low key.
Yeah, by private ship.
Yeah, you know, the giant radios on their back.
Yeah, camouflage it with poo. Mm.
Put in an Alice backpack.
This said we might also start using pocket radios again due to the chaos, which I still feel like we
really
shouldn't.
don't. I really
Nah,
don't.
I don't, cause I don't want people on the radio just ramble like.
Yeah.
It's a gaggle fuck, and also the chaos is
peaceful.
so much fun.
It's peaceful. It's peaceful. Like you have to have RTOs.
And if
It's
your
nice
RTO
'cause-
dies, you can always
Just turn your radio off.
Supposedly,
I'm
some
done.
people were complaining, but
Oh fuck them, they're
I'm
pussies.
gonna tell Diz that I don't want it for these next 2 ops. I think we could still give it a try, and if it really just doesn't work well, then sure, whatever. But I think it's fine.
I mean, it's going
Honestly,
fine. It
If we
ain't
could
going
just
that bad.
limit the channels, that would be
But
like
people won't listen.
no,
See-
like a mod that specifically limits the permissions of channels. That would be perfect because it
Or
would
you know,
literally logically they could not do anything on other end channels. Just
Without
Yeah.
scripting, I don't think it's possible, but I do know how
No.
to modify the radios we use to only have like one channel and things like that, or add like specific radios that will have their own set of channels to where people
Gotcha.
won't need to change
What the
channels.
What the fuck is this?
Like I
Bro,
could
bro.
add like squad leader radios, pilot radios, things like that, to where they're already set to their necessary channels, to where they don't need to change them.
yeah.
And I've asked Diz, and he just keeps saying it now. So I'm like, all right. So
I call this the baby MIA.
Honestly, I really think that a lot of the shit in the Vietnam campaign's great. I love not having radios because for once I do not hear squad leaders yelling into radios like they're fucking children. For once I don't hear squad leaders literally fucking cussing each other out or doing stupid shit on radio.
Yeah.
And I don't hear Valkyrie either, which is one of the worst things to hear. Just because they talk so fucking much on Platoon.
Yep. I talk very little.
I think the only people I think the RTO should have a long range and the SL should have a short range.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only people that actually need to be communicating with groups as a whole. Everyone else should fucking stick to their buddy next to them.
That's how Vietnam was. You had to
Yeah,
stick
and
to your
if
friends.
they don't like it, well, tough luck. People wanted realistic Vietnam. We're getting realistic Vietnam. But
Yeah,
now you don't
unreal-
like it because it's happening.
The only unrealistic thing that what the fuck?
What?
The only unreal oh Jesus. Uh
My
oh.
frames.
We might not be good.
What happened?
What's always burn?
What happened?
So I lost my main propeller and my tail rotor,
Oh.
and so I had clipped a tree and we just turned to a torpedo,
Oh, okay.
and we flew over a hill.
I thought for a second. I thought me just opening the panel started lagging everybody out.
No, I dropped some payload.
Oh.
Days got us killed.
I swear it wasn't my fault. I swear.
So I have the bandage patch mod in the I just got all the Vietnam mods in a JSON or the list, like a preset, and then add the bandage patch to it.
And you also try to find which mods auto clear if you can, because I want to remove that if we can.
It's nice having it, but it sucks having it at the same
It's
time.
it's great for quality.
It's great for weapons and
If we can edit
but,
the
it does
interval,
piss
that would be probably better.
What the fuck?
I agree.
Time.
Also, it's good if you're doing the large scale operations, but if you're in Vietnam where everybody's fucking ass cheeks to ass cheeks and you can't see anywhere around you, we can just asset clear as much as we need. We don't need it to auto clear constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite. Yes.
EOH config for WCS. Okay, that's
This is my favorite Chinook because it's got a fucking mild lady at the front. I loved it. You got yes. It's so fucking weird because you're gonna spam like your fucking interact button.
You good?
No, I remember this. I remember this helicopter so well.
I wonder why.
This is the same helicopter I fucking jumped out and broke the propeller.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
I have fond memories of this thing.
Yeah. The worst thing wasn't even your fault actually because people jumped down, people were like kind of on the edge, and so you just went up and your parachute.
No, the issue was Diz was counting too fast. So I listened to when he said my number and jump. So I jumped out right when I said my number. So I stacked on top of another person, hitting the propeller blades, killing myself in the instant.
Yeah. The thing is, what I love with the Chinook, it's quick as shit. It's like the quickest heli in the game.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, I like the Hueys just because they're maneuverable.
yeah, this thing is very maneuverable for a big ton.
For a fucking bathtub, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's safe as a bathtub. It's very safe.
Yeah.
Way safer than the Huey, because if Huey gets hit with some like this thing, it's weird. The hitbox is really fucky on this.
Oh.
The worst thing is, like, I kept practicing with a Chinook, like on my own, because I really love the Chinook.
Honestly, that was a great beginning to the Vietnam campaign with the power plant. After that, it was a little weird. The starting was cinema, pure cinema. After that, it got a little funky. The ambush.
I loved
on
Ram
the
Ranch.
ravine.
That was really nice.
The ravine.
I don't even
was
know
a
where
little...
that came from. That was like the server password at some point.
Yeah.
It was a YouTube video, a meme video for a while.
What about the ambushes?
The ambush at the power plant was pure cinema, at least in my eyes. The ambush, the attack when we were going along that narrow valley, along the coastline, that was a little funky, but it was still fun as fuck. And I don't know why we fucking decided to be mountaineers and climb up a mountain.
I didn't know either.
You know,
I honestly wasn't expecting that, and I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing
the
this.
thing is, you know what I didn't expect? Why didn't, like, the RTOs ask for vehicles to be dropped on their head? Like fucking Jeeps.
No, literally, yeah, RTOs literally could have asked for fucking vehicle airdrops.
Or helicopter pickups. And they did it when it was too late, we were getting pounded. So...
Not to fear the pickups part, you guys were required to patrol the area on foot, but you could have done so in a vehicle, given that you were going on the road.
Master Budgets description, also known as Server Crasher 3000.
Honestly, I was expecting us to actually patrol the entire thing.
I want to do a patrol off, and I just want to hit the fucking fan.
I kind of wanted you guys to patrol that much, but given that it's the main op, I obviously wasn't trying to make it 3-4 fucking hours long.
No, not like 75th shit. Yeah.
Like if we started out like going on transporting in vehicles to you know, the power plant and whatnot,
Like, how do you
and then going on foot, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, no, I expected you guys to like basically be on the road for most of it, and then like through like the wetlands and stuff like that. That's where I expected you guys to kind of go on foot, essentially. But that did not happen at all.
Hey,
we also didn't have any armor either.
So for this BG fucking 71D, how do you even use it? Like, it just says rearm, it has no shells.
The what?
The tow.
Tow missile.
The Philippine.
I'm not sure,
by
but we're
far.
not using that thing anyway. That thing is not Vietnam accurate.
No.
We are not never using that thing. Not in Vietnam.
No.
What about the labs? The Lab 45s?
Not used.
I'm not
Well,
sure if we use those. We're kind of limited in our vehicles, honestly, in Vietnam. I don't think we have a lot of Vietnam accurate
Because
vehicles.
I don't have
the only armored vehicle I know was in Vietnam is broken. So
What's that? The M113.
no, that one there. The one with the gun works. The medic one doesn't.
Now, to be honest, I kind of don't even want us to have any true armor. I think I just want us to have like the M113. As,
I
like,
mean, I
quote-unquote
think the
armor.
M113 is just the only armor we can get because it was mass fucking reduced. What? Oh, the M48, the shut the shut.
No, it was.
It has a flame. Does it not have a flamethrower on the schizo? Oh, that'd be fucking dope. A flamethrower like a fucking M4 Sherman. That'd go tough.
Honestly, I think tanks would be pretty cool, but I mean they'd be very limited in use.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like you, except for a very select few battles, you would not even really be able to use tanks. And if you did, you get fucked regardless.
I mean, if the LAVs were in Vietnam, we'd be able to use those a little bit since they're lighter and you can go a lot more places.
Let me search
think
what they're
that-
actually created.
I think it was like 80s, I think? Maybe even 70s.
Maybe.
1984, at least the Lab 25. 1984, so could not use it.
I
Do you
know
see meaning
I know,
the family or just in general?
Well, either way, we only have the Lab 25.
The Lav was... Well, which one?
the LAV was first. The LAV family was first introduced in World War II
What the fuck?
during the campaign of Saipan.
Well,
Which
Why is
again,
Space
I think-
Corps even in there? Space Corps
Which,
isn't even
either
used.
way, I think sticking to like Jeeps and stuff for the most part is fine. I feel like that shit's just pure Vietnam. Like when I think of Vietnam, I think of fucking Jeeps and tracked APCs and like half
yeah,
tracks.
I
and shit.
remember when I fucking bugged the fuck out on this thing, the M113.
Like if anything, I want to get half tracks. I feel like that'd be good.
I mean, the thing is, like, M4 Shermans were used, because, I mean, they were mass-produced from fucking World War II. Why is the door
The only times
fucking
you'll be
working?
using M4 Shermans is in the middle of fucking open fields, or like if you're assaulting a base, like one of the main bases.
Yeah, I made your hatch open. Bro, the hatch is so fucked, by the way, the back hatch. Like, if you open it, you can't close it.
Honestly, I don't really see Vietnam with these M113s. Honestly,
When I watch, like historic shit, like historic stuff from Vietnam, they were used.
they
I did
were,
see
but
'em.
it was more. They use a lot more M113s during for National Guard shit. back
They're
in the
mostly
States.
used for, like, patrols. Not all the time, but they were used for patrols. Depends if it was vehicle patrol or not.
Yeah.
I have seen
Huh.
video clips of like Vietnam, and
This
M1.
thing
What do you
it was-
know?
It's like crazy.
ChatGPT is a Chad GPT. I was
What?
looking at that. I was like, Conflict PvE remixed Vanilla 2.0. The fact that it's a mod that makes changes. It didn't list it, but now that ChatGPT is pointing it out too, I feel like that's might be what it is. That's causing the asset clearing to happen more often.
Sorry, what?
Why is this thing
My
fucking rapid?
my brain went dead. What is causing it?
Conflict PvE remixed.
Beautiful.
Why do we even
Perfect
have
plan.
that? Like, what is that for?
Just says conflicts, U.S. flavor for your star, fires anything. Many cap points moved to in towns they're near. Not really anything. Yeah.
What do we have?
So we can... Oh.
Oh no.
Disable dependent mods. One of the mods requires this mod to run. Disabling it. No more broken boats.
We
Why
don't
the
fucking
fuck
use
does
the
it depend
boats.
on that?
We don't
That is so
really use the
stupid.
boats anyway. I mean, one of the boats are
What'd you
broken.
say,
I do
Boat.
intend for us to eventually do use the boats. I have a couple missions in mind for that, but we'll be using it for this next one. But eventually,
The thing is, like, you have to force it, or else no one will ever use the boat.
If you really, it would be fun. It would be very fun if you lean very heavily into the actual Vietnamese mythology, or Vietnamese and Chinese mythology.
Why are you in Dubai? Why are you 2 million?
Don't worry
Removes the
about it.
broken boat from WC vehicles. It's just one mod that removes one boat from the vehicle. Okay, well then it's literally not that big a deal. Why is it a
Do we keep one of
dependency?
the
That
boats?
does not make any shit at all.
So what boat do we lose? Do you know or not?
No. It removes a boat. It's broken. River Runner AR. That's what it, there's a screenshot. That's just what it says.
The
That tells me.
River Runner.
That's
Yeah, the notorious
Oh.
Vietnam boat. Yeah.
Oh, well, we have another boat called the PBR boat.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. It's literally one mod that removes one boat, and for some reason that's a dependency for the conflict PvE remix. I don't know why.
Why is my arm been shattered into pieces?
Anyway, whatever. No,
We
go
hit a
ahead and remove
pebble.
that from the pack.
Going on a trip to a place called Auschwitz.
Auschwitz, we're flying through the sky, a little Jew time.
God, okay.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh Jesus!
My frame rate? The fuck did you do?
Fucking went fly into the fucking forest.
And now my stomach's broken. Thank you.
What's wrong with me? Oh, just my
Oh, why is the
stuff.
door now shut?
Oh, because I'm not in.
Now you broke the door. You fat ass broke the fucking door. You stopped the door. You broke the door. What have you done?
Okay.
It's broken.
You want me to go ahead and load that up now?
Give me
Damn, how'd you die?
just one moment to. I'm kind of setting the approximate mission briefs to Diz for tomorrow. And then you can do that.
died.
I just need the map for a second.
Alright.
I hope next convoy we go in, we bring a fuel truck. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun for the Viet Cong.
One little bullet go boom.
Hey, you see that? Is that a fuel truck?
The one thing I really want to see though is us actually do escort missions,
Yeah.
which I don't think we're ever gonna do.
I want a nuke.
If you want to see it, just
I
ask.
just wanna
Vietnam's
napalm
pretty
it
fucking
as
flexible.
Yeah.
Nuke? Did somebody say nuke?
Yes, nuke is civilians.
Okay, I don't know about civilians, but
I'm like, I want to do it. Like, when we're gonna do an app at FSB ripcord? This look cool.
Believe me, we're going to use every fucking corner of this map. We're gonna milk the fuck out of this map, but we just gotta wait. I can't use every area. I don't want to use every area of the map right away because it's kind of gonna like spoil it in a sense. Like if you're using every map right off the back, or every section right off the back. But I also just don't want to add too much in one single op, so I'm kind of limiting it to general AOs in terms of what we do.
Oh my god.
Honestly, Bob Tusker and US Air Base would be great places to launch missions from.
US. Oh yeah.
Good
I
news.
wanna go to the
Fob
abandoned
Fob
farm
Tusker is
and
already
just-
getting used for this weekend. I am actively creating
What the
the
fuck is
AO
that?
for Fob Tusker,
Oh,
but
no.
it's for Delta 2. So Delta
This
2 is
shit
doing
look like the
Fob
fucking
Tusker.
ghetto of fucking.
Oh yeah, the mods need updated too.
Bro,
Fob
what is
Tusker
this?
is
Or the
great.
mods need updated. 'cause
It
I just
looks
got
amazing, but it
downgraded
looks
them
like a
from it.
ghetto.
Fob Tusker is getting used for Delta 2. FSB Gloria is getting used for Delta 1.
SB what?
SB Gloria.
The fuck is that? Where's Glory Hole?
Fucking east. Northeast.
Oh, the Glory Hole. Are
Yeah,
there?
so I'm limiting the AO relatively small for Delta 2, given that it's Delta 2, and then I'm giving Delta 1 a somewhat larger AO.
Nah, you should give Delta 2 the bigger AO.
what is it
Delta
is it
1 the
upstairs?
small one, because why not? So what you
See
done?
how Flex handles that.
Well, given
Oh,
here's the
he's
thing, it's a smaller AO, but they'll be going on foot for most of it in the dark,
Yes.
and
Ah,
Diz will be
yes.
leading it. So you already know I'm gonna be fucking milking the fuck out of that.
Hey, I want to do a horror op. Can we do like some CIA shit? Just do a horror CIA shit.
I mean, we can for
Honestly,
fun.
For fun up
honestly,
like that.
A real op, not plan.
I'd really love to see the werewolves and shit get used again.
On this map, the Tree Man's absolutely.
Treemen, maybe werewolves would be fucking terrifying as well, especially with how dark it can get. Just seeing
You
those
just
red,
see, you just see
red
fucking
fucking
orange,
eyes.
yeah, red and orange eyes staring at you.
Oh yeah, give us the worst NVG physically can. Just give
I'm
only
just gonna
one person
freaking
NVG.
do an op or just throw everything, balls to walls, everything, stalkers, werewolves, zombies, everything.
Yeah, and what? Make us go to fucking Saigon? Not plan.
Honestly,
Give everybody machine
Make us go to
guns.
the abandoned fob, bro.
honestly, zombies is actually accurate to Vietnam, sadly, because the Viet Cong in the NVA had a belief if they did not bury their comrades well enough, they would come back as the undead and kill them.
Yeah,
So-
make us play as the Viet Cong.
Yeah, we did not bury our friends. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could do that, or I could do Russians. I mean, whatever you guys think.
I would love to do American one. Just make us. Oh my god, come on, guys, let's go. No, not fucking BC. Come on, we got to go boom.
We gotta move. We gotta move, Americans.
Fuck! I did not give man enough rice. He want my rice. No.
I swear to God, if I fall down another mountain, I'm gonna make the same fucking sound.
Shit, part so fast. Sing now. Sing now. The fuck is sing it now? Oh my god, come on, guys. Welcome to Vietnam. We go boom boom. Vietnam boom boom boom. Oh, the church
Honestly,
got basement.
Mons? Ooh, boy. Da Lot is a very nice.
Please put that on my page. I have no idea what the fuck that is, bro. I don't know where half is. What is this?
Da Lot.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is this place?
Honestly, this place looks very good for an actual Viet Cong village or Vietnam village in general.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Da Lot. It is on
Far right on the map.
Yeah. Far right next to
It's southeast of
FSB
is
Gloria.
Glory Hole. I'm calling it Glory Hole. That's
No
not
comment.
good.
Yep, that gives me enough information right there.
I mean,
Hey.
if you're attending Delta 1, I would tell you right now, that's already an objective. That is literally one of the Delta 1 objectives.
I was
Crazy.
I was saying this looks like actually gives Vietnam vibes. This is one of the only places that actually gives Vietnam vibes. Just like the sawmill for the fun op. That little town next to it really gave
Yeah,
Vietnam.
I'm not gonna lie. The fucking objective for Sawmill was kind of stupid. I didn't really know what to do with it, but I still wanted you guys to go down there. I said logistics route, and I looked at where the fucking road led, and I was like,
I'm not talking about the campaign though. I'm talking about the fun op before.
yeah. Oh yeah.
The fuck
yeah,
is this sawmill?
That really gave. It's right.
Oh, down here. Oh, yeah, found it. Bro, I'm so retarded with the swamplands.
There are 2 sawmills, but yeah. It's also 2 factories.
No.
This town right here really fucking gave off Vietnam vibes, especially with the houses burning. The fucking church tower having a there was great.
Oh, you be paid that. But this place looks. Oh, it's a village. The village is.
I hope
Villaging.
one of the final missions is to the campaign in Vietnam is literally just an evacuation.
Yeah.
It'd
We
be
get
hard.
around my account.
It'd be hard to pull off, but honestly, I think defending Saigon
What was it?
would be fun as fuck. Evacuation mission.
Can you mark whatever you marked again?
What?
What?
Well, somebody marked something.
Ah ha 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 ha. Fuck.
Ah.
So, yo, Infinite guys, you wanna hear a very fucking stupid rule?
No.
So, in the
Oh.
UK,
Damn.
Stalin wants to introduce a new rule. If you have no ID, you get no food from shopping places.
Mm.
So, if you're a fucking 15-year-old, 14-year-old, want some fucking candy, you can't.
Yeah, fuck you.
Me when I drop and lose my ID and I can no longer buy food for myself.
I can no longer
Yeah.
buy Cheerios.
I can't get the bread.
My life is Jover.
It's so over.
It's
You gotta
Jehovah's
go.
Witness.
I
You gotta
can't
go
buy
search.
Captain Crunch.
Gotta go buy this. You gotta go search the 6 fucking blocks.
Speaking of Captain Crunch, I haven't seen that man in a minute.
Yeah.
Bro, what is this?
What happened to Zombie? I'm pretty sure he got DA'd into a hole.
No, he just stopped coming.
Oh.
Yeah,
just stopped coming.
I messaged him about him being like inactive and stuff. And he said, "Man, that's fine, it's whatever. I'm kind of done anyway. I feel like it became toxic."
It became toxic, huh?
Bro
Okay.
was rage baiting Doom every fucking op.
Not only that, he was actively being toxic himself. Which is
Yeah.
especially why I'm laughing, because it's very hypocritical of him to say.
I really don't want to be mean, but the server kind of turned toxic. I might come back soon. I've been recovering from Arma burnout.
I mean, that's understandable. Burnout's understandable, but the toxicity part just sounds
Honestly,
like he's
This was
contributing to it.
July 8th.
this shit's burned me out, but I keep coming back because of the people.
Yeah, no, same. I get burnout pretty frequently. Whether it's GM or just in general.
It's just the people that I keep coming back for.
Yeah, some of the people here fucking burn me out, but you know,
Doom
I
burned
think
me out.
we're. Yeah, Diz and I have been talking about trying to have them tone down the whole hardcore realism stuff. Like if they want to do fun ops with the specific group of people that like that stuff, sure, but
See, I don't mind that. I don't mind like the fucking hardcore realism. It's just the fact that it sometimes gets a bit excessive.
yeah, right. And I think for the most part needs to be kept toned down.
Like when
And
in like a shitty giggle fun op,
Road is scrapped.
don't fucking shaft your jaundice down our fucking throat when we are trying to have fun.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
Days,
that's
what
the
am
thing.
I?
Hmm?
I'm looking at your DM.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's
Just
like
watch?
they're also
I'm
trying
confused.
to enforce some of that into the main ops, which is
Oh
where we
my
all get together.
eye.
And not that we have to come per se, but you know, obviously that's what people come for, the main events. I feel like we might need to tone it down a little bit when it's a
Oh.
wider audience. Even for the fucking op that Uga just did. Uga Doom and I hosted, they were going pretty they were out to get certain people. They were literally out to get certain people, and I'm just like, what are you guys doing? Like, why are we doing this us versus them shit?
What are we? What Doom was out to get people?
Uga and Doom, Like they, now to be fair, we kind of had a rough start with the whole setup and stuff like that. We were very frustrated, and we also noticed people just doing fuck all at certain times, which is also kind of depressing to watch in a quote unquote hardcore realism operate.
I mean, I got left behind, so I just started marching.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of started splitting up and trying to assault a huge stronghold in groups of 2 to 4.
I don't know who told the fucking who told someone to leave the medical ambulance. Cause that
Some
fucked
random
me.
had it. Some random had it like half the op. He was just driving in the middle of fucking nowhere beyond enemy lines.
Really?
Yes.
I
Yes, he was.
left
He
that.
didn't drive it all the way up north. You told us about. He was just driving.
I left that there because I was ordered to by my squad leader. I was trying to follow orders, stick to what the rules of the op were. And
The squad leads that op were also not it. I mean, I don't think I have to say much for you to know who
If I'm squad
referring
lead
to.
and you're under me, Echo, and somebody tells you to get out of the vehicle, don't listen to their ass.
It
You're
was
a medic. You...
mental told the medic to leave the medical Humvee. and then he left the medic to walk.
Mental hasn't been here fucking months. He was not ready for. He was not ready to lead that up.
Well,
And
the reason why
just-
he hasn't been attending was because he struggles to run the game as on its own. So running mods, it's like a wish.
Yeah, I know why he was there. So it was fucking vanilla. That's the only reason he was there. But he considered the op we were doing. He was not prepared to lead that at all.
Yeah.
But I'll give him credit. He did his best. Or he rage quit. So
Rage quit.
Or
I didn't rage quit.
or
I kind of got bored, and then I came back later. To see
Oh,
if
I
you guys were
noticed
still
that.
going. Yeah.
yeah, we were.
Actually, no. Let me fix myself. I did rage quit. Not like pissed off rage quit, but I was just like, I walked my happy ass all the way there, and then I just get blown up by a grenade or a mortar or whatever.
bro, why am I watching a video clip of a geezer in a firefight in fucking somewhere in a jungle, and he hides for cover, and he gets fucking snuck up on, and he gets fucking shot at the back. Nice. Instagram's so weird.
Can 10 was a fun one. Can 10 was a very fun one for the ALC.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I mostly direct controlled towards the latter half of that op. I still don't know what the fuck Flex was doing by bringing you guys out to the very peak of the mountain, further away from the objective when you guys had an hour to do it.
Honestly,
Not only that, it extended the time.
My little detachment did more work for Flex than he and the main detachment did.
Yeah, it was also pretty ironic seeing Kodiak lead more than Flex did.
Which
that whole
honestly, Kodiak, if I'm being honest, a few people just broke off a Kodiak's unit and just went on full assault because we had a time limit and we needed to finish the mission.
Yeah.
And Kodiak was being way too reserved, which in turn got us killed, but also it helped break the enemy line quicker.
The thing with Kodiak is he obviously he's an actual military vet. He's in a fucking what's the word? He's an armored personnel, right? He was a tanker. He was not infantry, so naturally his mindset is going to be more reserved and sitting back, fire support type deal than boots on the ground, you know, getting in their fucking faces type deal. He's definitely far more of a.
In Vietnam, you need to slog it though.
And that's the problem. His mindset is not built. Matter of fact, most armchair general squad leaders, which I'm gonna be honest with you, most of our squad leaders are fucking armchair generals. In a sense, not completely, but like the way they strategize, yeah, they're armchair generals. It is not made for Vietnam. Vietnam is pure fucking in the moment.
I wasn't a great squad leader when I was a squad leader, but when I was told that we need to get an objective done, I went balls deep. I didn't just sit back and take it.
And the thing is, too, one thing I do kind of miss, as shitty as and imperfect as I'm doing, I do miss like our original unit. You know, for all their issues, I miss having like Catter as like the assault force, and then Delta as like the kind of a rear guard / flanking unit. Like for me, I think that was honestly peak 7th in terms of group organization and like cohesion.
Catter was a slugger though.
Yeah, but I mean as a whole, not Catter like itself, but just like the group dynamic. That was honestly some of my favorite times. Then again, I was a Delta, but I didn't do Catter.
Honestly, Catter, if you don't consider the main squad, like Winter and one other person were the two bad apples. Versax was great. Extinction and Winter were the real bad apples of Catter. Other than them, a lot of Catter's guys they were like assaulting, get in their faces type of guys, but we also strategized instead of just balls deeping like Extinction and Winter Squad.
Yeah, it was fun. Like, it was simple, but it was fun. I just kind of like it was chill too, right? Like the reason I joined the 7th was because I liked that there was some level of like tactical gameplay and strategy, but it was also very chill. It is a chill sim. I like the serious stuff too. That
goofy,
like
chill, and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do like the serious stuff that like Uganda want to do, but that's because like I just want more organized and like strategic gameplay. In a sense, but I still want it to be chill. By all means, like the reason I'm here and not in dumbass units like the 7th and 5th is that I want it to be chill. It's more fun. That's what I'm here. I like to have like a laid back experience and just have fun. Well, it kind of still sucks that like Colonial then left because they were very chill and I would do like quick and sauce with them. But now they're all gone.
Yeah, it's I'm in Colonial and all that.
You're lagging.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, we got relatively new group now, which I mean, Ugin and them are very cool. I do like them, all things considered. Their issues, as does everyone in this community, I feel.
Yeah. I'm not perfect. No one is.
But you know, I hope we can.
I beg to disagree.
You're right. Everybody here is absolutely fucked up beyond all repair.
I mean, yeah, Infinite. Yeah, you would know. Anyway.
You're absolutely fucking right. I've gone through 11 therapists and I had to stop.
Only 11.
Past beyond repair.
I'm at 12.
Bro, I've already been through
12 and 6 dentists.
The dentists were therapists too.
The dentist actually listened to me while they're drilling holes in my mouth. They listened more than the therapist.
Oh, god
That's
damn!
crazy.
They still quit on me though, so they all quit eventually.
That's fucking dog. I love that. I fucking love dog humor.
It's crazy. So, can I put the mod back in now?
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep fucking but I'm not. The whole reason I hopped on this damn server is so I could fucking get this shit set up. I have Delta 2 set up. Let me do Delta 1 real quick. I just need the map so that I can send it to Diz and be like, this is what's going on. Let me get this done really quick so I can fix it.
Ken Tao is another good city for urban combat.
Eventually, we definitely are gonna do urban combat. I feel like that'll be so much fun.
What?
The proper defense ops would be cool.
We'll be doing that at some point as well. I mean, the thing with Vietnam is I feel like we can milk the fuck out of it in terms of ops because it's just so much fun. Like there's so much, even though it's Vietnam and all you do is fucking run through trees, there's so much you can do in Vietnam.
The one thing I would really love to see, which is just escort missions, escort shit, like escort like a resources to a fob, and then if they succeed it, then they do a defense, a little defense of that op, or that fob or whatever.
I was
fail,
actually
I fail.
thinking about doing a escort like logistics.
Or
that might be an
escorting,
objective we do
or
soon.
escorting like an officer.
Could do that too. I also feel like an officer would be transported by air, but I think that depends where he's being transported. If it's close to enemy lines, definitely not.
Most officers were actually transported by ground. It was mostly like CIA operatives that got transported by air, or SOG that were really the ones that were using air a lot. Ground was used extensively by the infantry and like logistics and officers and shit. Especially when going to fob to fob.
Copy. Which, speaking of SOG, although they use helicopters a lot, I'm not sure if I'll have them actually.
And if it's gonna be night, don't let us use helicopters.
I was
please.
gonna say, yeah, no. I think for certain parts of the mission I might, but I'm not gonna allow you guys to just transport from here to here to here. Given that there could be anti-air in any given location, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to risk losing yeah. So and I have not specific, but I have some no-fly zones, like just no-fly zones where you guys will not be able to fly, or you should avoid at all costs, since you will get shot down.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna during the op later today. I'm going to try and actually set up aid stations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something we'll kind of just have to work with GMs on, like between medics and GMs, saying like, hey, can I establish a med station here, and we'll kind of set it up for you, I guess. Like just a little, because that's initially when I thought of having CCPs, that's what I thought it would be. Like we kind of just set it up on the spot, right, as needed, and they would just stay there, kind of like a mini field hospital, but not the literal asset, because I feel like it's too large for what it's intended to do. And I don't think we need a whole fucking field hospital just for quick CCP.
I mean, you could also use the Russian like tents for hospital shit too, since they're smaller.
Maybe. I mean, more so, like, I'd want to literally just be, like, a few fucking beds and, like, a desk with some medical supplies on it, just to kind of make it look like a CCP, like, quickly put together. You know what I mean?
Camo netting, too, would be proper.
Yeah, just so you can know where it is, right?
Yeah.
But it would look like it's quickly put together, and then I would just put, like, the whole, like, healing ring around it, so it would have the same effect.
Yeah. It would all. I mean, yeah. I think CCP would be good for general purpose, like medics going back there with carrying wounded, blah blah, getting people to safety.
Yeah, I think what I'll do though to balance it is I'll limit the amount you can create. We'll kind of see how it has to go, because I mean. Well, I think I'll limit it to start off with, so you can't just make them wherever the fuck you want. Probably limit it to, like, I don't know, I think I'll eliminate depending on the amount of medics we have. Like I don't know, 2 or 3 per medic, I guess you could say, something like that. But we'll figure that out.
Say 2 for the op, because we can still, you know, undeploy and redeploy places. So like 2 would be a good number for just general purpose. Like if we want to have like a more centralized area with like actual like the sandbags and shit, we can have that as like a fixed, you know, aid station. And we could have a mobile one where we can be, you know, pulled up and moved. Just like quick things. Because I mean, an aid station probably would just include like a radio, a fucking handbook, a desk with medical supplies, medical waste on the ground, beds, and you know, a cot. Not a cot, fucking camouflage netting.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta go quiet for a second. I'm doing the briefings right now for Diz. And I don't
Am I
want to
clear
keep pulling that
to
up.
restart the server now?
Let me just take a picture of this and that'll be good. Okay, you're good.
Alright.
I mean, I probably didn't have to have you wait. Probably just had you restart it and then type the Diz while it's restarted. But too bad.
Yeah. What's I need to go look at the medic ranks.
If you're gonna ask what certain rank is, I don't know off the top of my head. No, I mean even I'm still a CLS, and if you're gonna ask about what some certain certification is, I saw this like a C something, CL something. I don't know what the fuck that is.
CLS,
I've asked,
CMP,
never got a
MTC, MTS.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have to worry about any of those ranks for another few years because it's gonna take a long time to get them.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I get, but that's gonna take a fucking minute.
I think it should just be based on ops instead of months in a rank. Like, you know, specialists and all that. Yeah, it makes sense. Going rank to rank, like going all that. You know, other than certain people hopping ranks willy-nilly.
I think it should be based on ops and just general performance because you can keep attending, but if you suck ass, then no, you're not getting promoted.
If you're referring to me, at the very least, I
You
feel like
suck
I've
ass
hopped
glitch. No.
less
Yeah,
than
you
what
suck
2
ass,
other
yeah.
people have hopped.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Honestly, I hate the like fucking people that have like lieutenant, sergeant ranks right now, because they fucking don't feel like it doesn't feel like they earned it. It feels like they got fucking rank promoted way too easily. Like I have